Shamim is saying, why come out now? Good enough, a number of you have said I have been calling you again and again to talk about these issues. I've been writing several letters regarding these matters. So I'm not just coming out now. I have, even on the floor of Parliament, raised the matter of commission meetings. And the Speaker on the floor of Parliament said, don't worry, the commission will sit. That was her response, yeah? So I'm only reiterating these issues because of passage of time, but also the new discoveries, because it's of recent that I've gotten information that there are clandestine meetings that sit. All right, so as I keep getting information, I'll keep speaking about these issues because they are problematic. Is this a scapegoat? About what? Because I don't think there should be anything to hide, and that's what I'm telling the Commission. Stop meeting quietly and secretly as you look out some of us. All right, what exactly is it that you're hiding? Regarding some opposition MPs receiving summons, I don't know as yet. I have no information to that effect. Normally when police is to summon an MP, they write to the Speaker of Parliament. And the Speaker is the one who delivers the summons to the Member of Parliament. So I don't know how many summons the Speaker has received and which particular members of Parliament are targeted, whether NRM or opposition. I don't have information to that effect. Am I supposed to be invited to the Commission? Yes. Because, for example, whenever I come to Parliament, should I just go to the Speaker's office and find, is there a Commission meeting today? Even committees of Parliament don't operate that way. I was a committee chairperson, and whenever we had a meeting, I would, through the clerk to the committee, invite members each time. So that's how we are supposed to operate in an orderly manner. So I'm not supposed to always be, I don't know, having spies at the Speaker's office. Now, whenever you see backbench commissioners going to the Speaker's office, you alert me so that I also run and I come to attend. Because you see, the Speaker has the right to call anyone in her office over anything. So I don't have a problem with the Speaker meeting whoever. I only have a problem with her convening a commission meeting without some of us being informed, because we are supposed to be notified of a commission meeting. Even when there is a special commission meeting that is meant to be abrupt or whatever the case might be, we are supposed to be notified. So it's not happening, and that's my challenge, that's my problem. Maybe let me respond to that together with someone who asked, how often is the commission meant to meet? Ideally, it should be at least quarterly, at least. But sometimes it can be more times, depending on what's happening, issues that have got to be addressed. Because you see, the commission, why the commission has got to meet regularly, it is the top organ of Parliament. It's like the board of Parliament. Okay, so for any functional institution, the board is meant to meet at least quarterly, because decisions have got to be taken. The commission here is the one that approves for anyone to be recruited and all of these different things. The commission is the one that approves monies to be spent and so on and so forth. That's why it's meant to meet regularly. So that's why I'm bothered, because I have learned that they meet quietly as a small group. And I'm saying that's illegal, totally illegal. I'm told the Speaker is a lawyer like myself. Let's follow the law, because the law is very clear. Rachel, are you getting feedback from the Speaker over these different letters? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Sometimes she has responded on the floor to say, look, I got your letter, but don't worry, the commission will eventually sit. But you see, the reason I keep writing is because I want to be on record. I'm not doing it for fun. As a lawyer, I know that it's important for me to be on record, so that tomorrow the Speaker doesn't say, well, you didn't inform me about these issues. I'll have my record to show, but here, I did write to you over these concerns. So that's why I keep writing, so that I am on record. so that tomorrow no one feigns ignorance, you know, to say, well, I'm hearing that concern, that complaint of the law for the first time. But you see, I don't even have to complain because the law is very clear. I'm part of the commission. I'm meant to be invited for, because you see, I lead one side of parliament. The same way the lead of government business leads one side of parliament. How do you leave such critical leaders, with all due respect, out of such a meeting? How? Commission allowances, I don't even know how to respond to that because I've not attended any commission meeting. So I don't know what happens there. I don't even know what they discuss because they have not invited me for even one, not even one. Yeah, so, and that's why I keep insisting it's important that I attend. I want to know what's happening there. What are they discussing? Who is being given contracts? And so on and so forth. Yeah, how do I feel when all of this is said about Parliament? It is sad. It is sad that Parliament has become a laughing stock in the public out there, and that's why some of us are fighting to see that these issues are addressed. That's why we shall not keep quiet. Because how can Parliament be ridiculed like this? And yet, I am glad that people out there are speaking out. I'm glad that the general public is saying we shall not leave these matters to just you people in Parliament. We are concerned because it's our taxpayer money. I am glad. And I encourage members of the general public, civil society organizations, religious leaders, cultural leaders to speak out. Because what happens here in Parliament affects you whether you like it or not. The other day we were quarreling about tax bills. They affect everybody. You know? So when decisions are taken, when laws are passed, they will affect you whether you like it or not. So I encourage members of the general public, please speak interest in the happenings here at Parliament. And I would like to appeal to religious leaders. Some of these leaders here, they normally come before you, they attend functions in church, you give them front seats, you invite them as chief guests. Okay, partly because you want them to contribute to your churches and the mosques and, you know, the different projects. But as they give you money, please put these issues to them because they listen to you as religious leaders. Don't just be happy to receive cards from them and money and then you say, I will not question this person, otherwise they won't bring more money. Otherwise, then you're part of the problem. Namayo, shouldn't NUP maybe pick another LOP, or as somebody was asking, should I not resign as LOP because I'm being frustrated? Maybe there's a reason why I'm being frustrated. Because I ask critical questions, because I want to know. Okay? And maybe that's why my party chose me. Because they knew I would insist on some of these issues. So by insisting on these issues, I'm doing my job, and I will not stop. If anything, I'll take it a notch higher. Because I think they want to frustrate me so that I keep quiet, and they keep cutting their deals in the Parliamentary Commission. I'll not keep quiet, because I'm not a member of the Commission at the wish of anybody. None of those people on the Commission invited me there. None of them. I'm sure if they were to cast a vote, all of them would vote and say, Ssenyonyi should cease being a member of the Commission. But unfortunately, they don't have those powers. So I am there, and I am there to stay, and I will demand for my space in that commission, because I'm there on behalf of the people of Uganda. And these questions that I ask them on behalf of the people of Uganda. That's why I'll not keep quiet. Budget speech attendance for the LOP. We were here and we communicated about that, both for the State of the Nation address and the budget speech, because of our concerns. As we said, the budget is not a true reflection of the people of Uganda. Even we in the opposition, we cannot comfortably say that that's our budget. I cannot defend that budget anywhere, whether it be on a talk show or anywhere, I cannot. And that's why we had our alternative budget. That's why we had our minority reports regarding the budget. But all of them were disregarded. So we are still saying there's a problem. But in addition to that, the procedures that were followed in passing this budget, you bring a corrigenda last minute, 14 trillion shillings. as if it is just 14 million or whatever the case might be. 14 trillion. You bring it last minute, you in a rushed manner, and so on. And then as the speaker was putting the question, people vote a particular way, and then for you declare your own results. All those are irregularities that we are saying no to. So by us not attending, I know, yes, the budget was eventually passed because the majority had their way, but we are saying, to be on record, we are disgruntled about many of these happenings. And it's important to be on record. Okay, yes, Shamim Yabuziza.